Hey, I'm Jawarlock, and welcome to something completely new. Well, almost. We've never done it before. Well, once. Today, we're doing a Wish review. Yes, I spent hours scouring Wish.com and GeekWish.com and got completely addicted to it to see if I could find interesting and really cool looking items to review that might be really cool, or possibly complete sat because it's probably a rubbish knockoff. If you do not know about the Wish.com brand, it's basically a bargain hunter discount website, all based in China. So there is the distinct possibility a lot of this stuff could be knockoffs, but doesn't mean it's going to be terrible. Basically, vendors put items up for sale, so you'll find many vendors with exactly the same things. Might be 4 quid, might be 8 quid, might be 20 quid. You shop around, you find it, you order it, and it gets sent to you. But beware, because the prices are made up by the vendors, and the discounts they say you're getting are also made up by the vendors. So, you know, use it at your own risk, but there is links, discounts down below. I'm not affiliated in any way. I was just fascinated when I found this website, and I really wanted to get some of this stuff. And now I've got it, I thought I might as well just review it. So, what do we have today? Well, today is Death Note, or more precisely, Ryuk. And this little terrifying person here is Ryuk. Yes, Ryuk is a Shinigami, basically an angel of death, the spirit of death, the death god kind of thing in Japanese culture. They have things called Death Notes. He gets hold of a Death Note one day when he's bored, flings it down to the human world, where it's found by our protagonist, Light Yagami, and all hell breaks loose. Basically, if you get a Death Note, if you see someone's face, you know what they look like, you write their name in the Death Note, they die. That's the very basic principle of it, and it's terrifying. It's a fantastic manga, a great anime. There's been a ridiculous amount of films, stage shows, even a musical, and then a thing last year by Netflix, which can only be described as a work of fan fiction, maybe, putting it nicely. Anyway, onto this little demonic thing. This cost me £5. That's it, just £5, £2 shipping, which wasn't bad, and it took 12 days to get here. For £2 shipping, 12 days from China, that doesn't seem too bad. It came just in like a square bubble wrap thing with a bit of paper around it and my address. That was it. There was no box, nothing else. And it didn't come quite like this. In fact, it came in 5 pieces. 2 wings, the main body, the base, and then this weird little see-through plastic spike that seems to be rammed up his butt. Once you've assembled Ryuk, he does stand 20 centimeters tall, and he looks kind of cool. If you've got this on a shelf, it's going to look kind of awesome. It is quite detailed. It does look like Ryuk, like you'd see him in the manga or the anime or the horrific Netflix version. Ugh. But there are a few things that should be mentioned. First, it's PVC, and it's very bendable PVC. Like the whole thing just sort of bends under a bit of pressure, which isn't bad because it's just going to be on display like this, but still probably worth noting. The other thing is the paint job. Oh, the paint job. Apart from the entire thing being a sort of purpley blue PVC job, which is the main colour, there's very little paint to it. Like, where he's got little chains and things have all been painted silver, and the buckles on his belt are silver, which is a nice touch. The hair, a little bit of black on the front. The back of him, there's very little paint at all. It's like they couldn't be bothered to do the rest of him. It's like, we'll do the front, no one's going to see the back. That'll do. The one thing that does get me is the atrocious paint job on the face. He does have a blue face. I just don't remember it being that blue and that badly painted. It's like a drunk painter with hiccups just went, and this is what came out. It's terrifying. And his eyes, well, at least they're painted, but they just bore into your soul like the demon Shinigami that he is. Ooh. The other thing worth a note is the wings, because they just fall off. Like they just completely fall off all the time. Because however they were molded was incredibly badly, and they just don't fit in unless you like jam them in really, really hard, like that, and then like the slightest touch, and they're just gonna fall out again. So get some Gorilla Glue, stick them in, and you'll be fine. So overall, is it any good? Well, for a total of £7, yeah, it's pretty decent. If you're gonna have that standing somewhere, it's gonna look nice. Close up, it's a different story, and maybe for a bit more money, you can get something a lot better. I don't know, so I don't know if this is a knockoff or not, because I've never seen something like this before that was like this. I've seen statues, but never this. So let me know in the comments, have you seen these? Do you own one of these? Is it a knockoff? Have you seen better versions? Do you own a better version? Let me know in the comments below. So that was a GeekWish.com review of this terrifying little, possibly knockoff, demon thing. So, thank you for watching, guys. Smash that like button if you're into that kind of thing. Subscribe if you're not already. And most importantly, be happy, be free, keep it awesome. And I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.